My only goal for my students is to help you shoot lower scores. For putting, my first goal is to reduce your 3 putts before trying to increase your 1 putts. I consider a 3 putt the same as hitting a drive in the lake. It's a 1-stroke penalty. The number one cause of 3 putts is poor speed control with the first putt. When I analyze a putter's putting stroke, I am looking for missing fundamentals that contribute to poor speed control. First, let's look at your setup. On the left shows your putting posture. From this down the line view, I look for 2 things. Are the eyes over the ball, and are your hands under the shoulders? Patricia, you have an excellent putting posture. From the face-on view on the right, I look at stance, grip, and ball position. The only thing I adjusted was your grip. For the left hand, you placed the heel of the hand off the back end of the putter, and I had you grip down more on the handle, so the heel pad was firmly on the handle. For the right hand, I had you wrap your fingers around the club and abandon the 2 fingers down the shaft position. Now let's look at the characteristics of your putting stroke. Another important fundamental is to keep your head still throughout the stroke and not turn the head to watch the ball until the stroke is completely over and the putter has stopped moving. I call this fundamental putt, hold, look. At the moment of contact, Tiger has his eyes down to the ball, but watch as he keeps his eyes on the ground and not turn to watch the ball roll away. Eyes are still down, eyes are still down, eyes are still down. Tiger will come to a complete stop before he turns his head. He will hold his posture and spine angle without lifting up. He will hold his putter in the final finishing position without recoiling it back. He will hold still for a moment or 2 and absorb the feeling of the force he used. And when he does turn his head to watch the ball, he still holds his posture and putter still. He putts the ball, holds still until the stroke is complete. He holds still when he looks. Putt, hold, look. As you hit this putt, you're going to see your head immediately follow the ball toward the target. But even with the long follow through, you do not generate much ball speed. You tended to hit the ball short. Also, you have an extremely long follow through. Your putting stroke also has a recoil. When you, after swinging through the putt, you immediately recoil the putter back. Also, your putting stroke uses a body push. You kind of lean to the target. You don't have an independent swinging arc with the arms. I've drawn that arrow right off your shoulder, and watch how you lean and push towards the target, and that shoulder moves away from that arrow. This provides very little power to the ball and forces you to have a very long swinging stroke. Okay, so you're going to putt with that new stroke and hold your finish before you look. And now you can look. Perfect line, perfect distance. So whatever that felt like, just be the putting machine now.
I looked too fast, didn't I?
Hold that finish just a little longer, but I still love the technique that you're applying right now. Very nice. On the left was your putting stroke before I made any adjustments, and on the right was after the adjustments. First, let's focus on the grip. I had you choke down a little bit on the grip, had you get your hands a little closer to each other so they're touching, and had you wrap your fingers around the handle to get a little bit more control. Also, these changes in the grip adjusted and changed how your left arm is positioned in the stroke. Now both arms mirror each other, and it'll make it easier for you to have a nice shoulder stroke with your putting. The other thing in your setup that was changed was you're much more evenly balanced between the feet. On the left, you are heavily leaning to the left side as you prepare for that body pushing stroke. The stroke now that you have on the right is going to be a much more of a shoulder swing, an arm swing, and keep your body stable. Now let's look at the stroke on the left. As you can see, you immediately turn your head as the ball rolls away. Now let's look at your new stroke. Eyes are down at impact, but you keep your eyes down through the stroke. Much better. You putt, you come to a complete stop, you hold your finish, and then you turn your head. Good. It's important that you continue to work with the new grip, new stance, new putting stroke without turning the head early, and get comfortable with this. You need to stay with it for at least 30 days, 2 months, until this becomes very comfortable and natural for you. It's new right now. Work through the newness, and you'll be a much better putter with these different changes and these strong fundamentals of a good putting stroke.